pero me pegué y no hay que los desentierre. Mi nieta ya tiene Mercedes, aunque mi hija solo 6 años ya tiene. Lo único seguro aquí es la muerte, pero para estar claro les deje 50 en bienes. ¿Quién te dijo que tú eres más que yo? Estás frustrado, recuerda salieron de mí, pues si no le han informado. He visto que se han virado, pensaron que al negro lo habían frenado. 300 canciones dejé en la compu pa' que en el 3000 yo soy el más pegado. Yo voy muy zafado, y ustedes lo saben. Pala, soy el negro del jarabe. Una italiana, un árabe.
First opened for business in 1962. We are just about ready for baseball from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Get ready for Dodger baseball. Next on the show. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this ought to be fun to watch in this one here today. A guy with over 2,000 career strikeouts. Think about it. He knows how to get swings and misses, and he knows how to paint the corners. Hopefully, he'll bring some of that in this one here, and he should be fun to watch.
And now here is Manuel Margot, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And underway now from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball one. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's got 5 base hits in 22 tries.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. 1-1. Kershaw racked up over 2,300 innings of work on major league mounds with an ERA just under 2.5. That's allowing just over 2 runs per 9 innings of work. Kershaw now on 1-1. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. Here comes the 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 1-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. So 1 down, no one aboard. And up next will be Randy Arozarena. First offering on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Next, here is Brandon Lau. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a ball 1-0. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Tyler Glasnow will be the starter for the Rays in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
2 words, Matt. High ceiling. This guy has a chance to be one of the most dominant pitchers in all of baseball. Big, tall, strong guy with a big power arm and a nasty hammer curveball. If he's throwing strikes with his fastball and his curveball, he's nearly impossible to hit.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
pitch on the way.
0-1.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow. He's 3 for 9. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Batting second, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Now to bat, Corey Seager. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is the right fielder. Still going back. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run for Corey Seager. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Next up is Max Muncy. His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch on its way.
1-1. Count 1-0.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Turner stands at first with 1 out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fouled off. Another one sent foul.
You know, all the pitchers I talked to throughout the course of my career, they always said they wanted to establish the heater the first time through the order. Right there, he kind of took a different route, thrown a nasty changeup.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Max Muncy becomes out number 2 this inning. Here now is Will Smith. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 is a slider that misses below the zone.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
3-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 LA. And now in the box, Yandy Diaz.
The first baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
First pitch of the AB now. Diaz stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And he misses again, 2-0.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Two balls and a strike to the Rays' first baseman.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Lifted in the air out to left field. On the move is Pollock. He's around first, heading for 2. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell as he'll take a look at ball 1. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
Mike Brasso digging in at the plate. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. That evens it up 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And there's ball 2 now. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs as that's out number 2.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So here's Mike Zunino. And he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The 0-1 offering.
1-1.
Ball and 2 strikes.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Rays strand just the 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And stepping in, Chris Taylor, his previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow. He's 1 for 2. Now here's the first offering.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
1-1 the count now. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. Glasnow has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. No one on with 1 down. And up next is center fielder A.J. Pollock. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Get down. 1-1.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
The batter will be Gavin Lux, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a curveball misses inside. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
2-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Full count now. 3-2. The bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Willy Adames.
Willy Adames.
Now the first pitch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Into the box, Tyler Glasnow. And he puts it on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw's in control now. 2 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Manuel Margot. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Manuel Margot leaves the yard with a solo shot. And with it, the Rays have drawn even at 1 apiece.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Randy Arozarena is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball that's outside.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Rays on the solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up, all even now at 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and up next will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. First offering on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. Arozarena is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. From the stretch. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he misses there. 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Next, it'll be Corey Seager. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
The 2-1 home.
Ball that's out.
Justin Turner would be next. The 3-1. And this misses for ball 4. The The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
And that's in there, 2-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Foul ball.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for LA. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. And now, Brandon Lau comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And now the first pitch.
Oh, that's up there.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
That catches the outside edge, 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
One and 2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Here comes the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
And that will bring in Yandy Diaz as he lines it out to center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Joey Wendell digs in now as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he fouls this one off. Diaz, base runner at first with 1 out. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Stepping in now, Michael Brasso, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
The 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. In the dirt here, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
The set and the 2-2, and he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy.
The first baseman, Max Muncy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Here's the 0-1. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Adames has a play. And that's the first out of the inning. One gone now in the Dodger 4th, and that brings up Will Smith. He's set, and the pitch. Ball 1. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
To the plate now, Chris Taylor. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. First time up, he went down looking. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Margot's under it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. Fifth inning coming up, tied at 1. Striding in is Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Mike Zunino.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. The 1-0. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Fouled off. He'll try again, 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
At the plate now, Willy Adames. And that misses for ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. The 1-0.
Ball 2. 2-0.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that's low, ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So next to bat will be Tyler Glasnow. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. He's set. Here it comes. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. 2 gone. Here's Randy Arozarena. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a hot shot here that'll be caught behind the runner at first. Almost big trouble there, but he'll wind up stranding 2 as the side is retired. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up A.J. Pollock. First pitch on the way, and it's fouled away. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Adames picks it up, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow! So bases are empty with 1 gone, and up next will be Gavin Lux. From the stretch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-0.
Ball in.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Nope. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
A high fastball is in there.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taken.
Popped up. And no one will track it down. Again, he sends it out of play. Here comes the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4.
The pitcher, number 22.
Next for the Dodgers, Clayton Kershaw flew out in his only at-bat so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High and deep down the left field line.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. And he fouls this one off. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. Arozarena retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Into the box, Brandon Lowe. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. Now the first pitch. couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Into the box now, Yandy Diaz. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. The 1-0 home. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay 6th. And digging in next will be Joey Wendell. First offering. A ball and no strikes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pollock has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Here's Corey Seager. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have had. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
He's set and the pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound, and a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Luis Patino takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Standing in now, Justin Turner, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's safe. So a runner stands at third. One man is out, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. First offering on its way. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Seager stands at third with one gun in the inning. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. Will Smith is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
So a big at-bat coming up, and it'll be Will Smith as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. First delivery to him.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Fouled away. Runners are at first and third, one away. And another foul ball. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Fouled off. Another 1-2. Turned on down the line. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. And it's fouled away. Two and 2 to the Dodgers catcher.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. He's got it to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 pitch, 2 outs. The pitcher's best friend to end the inning. More ahead from Dodger Stadium right after this. So now here is Michael Brasso. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And now the first pitch. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 home. It's a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Little bit of a red flag here for me. 3 straight balls to start the 7th. Maybe tiring a bit.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty B, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
Lays off 2-2 now. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next will be Willy Adames. He's set. Here it comes. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Now the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Kershaw has been strong thus far. Just 1 run through 6 1/3. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Francisco Mejia will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 28, Francisco Mejia.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Ready. Here's the 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the 1. Still tied 1 apiece. Hunter Strickland gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 60, Hunter Strickland.
So now into the box is Chris Taylor. Flew out last time up.
The center fielder, Chris Taylor.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
The left fielder, Number 11.
So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Ready now is A.J. Pollock. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the AB now. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
Count 2-1.
The 2-1 home. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, one out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
Gavin Lux is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. As a look, now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Brosseau is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here, 2-1. Got a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt an efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Matt Beatty will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 45. Matt.
Now here's the first offering. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Here it comes, 1-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0. Bouncer to the left side. One there, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So it's a runner at first with two men out, and up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. From the stretch. Oh, and that one swung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2-1 now to Mookie.
2-1.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll get to the bag in time. What a do-it-yourself masterpiece. Doing it all at first to end the inning with an exclamation mark. We'll come right back with more from Dodger Stadium in just a moment. Blake Treinen has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 49. Blake Treinen.
Manuel Margot back at the plate now, and he's been the entire offense so far with the solo homer he hit earlier. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
So now to the plate, Randy Arozarena, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Brandon Lau. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Career against Blake Treinen. He's 1 for 2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he takes strike 2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Stepping in now, Yandy Diaz, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
The 1-0 pitch.
2 balls, no strikes.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
The 2-0 on the way. Finds the zone, strike 1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Lau leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. even now, 2-2. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More ahead from Dodger Stadium right after this. One left for Tampa. They still trail it here 2-1. Andrew Kittredge is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 36, Andrew Kittredge.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Corey Seager. Now the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Next to hit is Justin Turner. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. And he lays off for ball one. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the eighth. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, I don't know if he has a blister or some kind of mechanical glitch right now, but anytime you hit two batters in one game, let alone an inning, you're in trouble. We'll see if he can dial it back in before he hits another guy.
Next to stand in is Will Smith. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
This is where you got to empty the bucket out on the mound. Throw your best stuff right here, right now, and try and get out of this. If anything catches outfield grass, this game's probably over.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not on that one. Very close, but it's to 2-2 now.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And that'll get over the wall, in fact, so 2 runs will score, but not the third.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. It takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Lewis Head comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. To the plate now, Chris Taylor. Seared down the first baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. Smith rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
And you know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good. A 3-run deficit is tough enough to overcome, but a 5-run deficit feels like it might just be a little bit too much. They don't have many outs left to work with.
At the plate, A.J. Pollock, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Skied down the left field line. Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Into the box, Gavin Lux, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. In for a strike, it's 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And it's 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2. Hit hard towards center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, the pitcher, Blake.
Edwin Rios will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. He's set, and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Taylor at second. Lux is over at first with 1 away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, Mookie Betts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Three and one.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
3-1. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Looking up is the left fielder, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Three and one with 2 on base is a tough spot for any pitcher. He didn't want to load the bases with a walk, and the hitter knew that more than anybody else. Well, he gave him something he could handle, and the next thing he knew, his opponent was circling the bases.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. You just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Lau is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Hey, not everybody leaves early. We'll come right back with more from Dodger Stadium in just a moment. Jimmy Nelson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Joey Wendle.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts one at bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Down and away, ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the right fielder, Michael Brosseau.
Into the box now, Michael Brosseau. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Betts. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
Here now is Mike Zunino. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0, You give this hitter count leverage, he probably tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count, he's got to really think through this and have a great game plan.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Brisson rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score. And the gap shortens, but still plenty of work to do. Boy, that double was an absolute missile.
Yeah, Matt, you can't fault the outfielder too much either. The line drive was hit right at him, and I think it took a minute to gauge where it was going. So I think he misjudged it a bit. The end result, the ball gets down, and the hitter is standing at second base with a solid double.
Victor Gonzalez, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here. So now to the plate, Willy Adames, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1. Zunino stands at second with no outs. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Here now the 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And he makes the catch right on top of the on-deck circle for the first down. Austin Meadows will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away.
17. Austin Meadows.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One out and a runner on second base.
Aye.
1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Manuel Margot. Popped him up. Smith over to his left. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming into the 8th inning. And when the other guys put up a big inning like that against you late in the game, it's really tough to make any kind of a comeback.
9-3, the final tally here in this one. The Los Angeles Dodgers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Clayton Kershaw gets the W on the mound. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 9 runs on